Hello Virgo, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Virgo is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there is anything you would like me to pray over or meditate upon or send positive energy toward, please let me know. And this is going to be a general reading. Try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger, and I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Virgo, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. So we've got a 10 of Swords. Interesting. There is, I think, a relationship issue on your mind right now. See, there's the 9. Let's put this into some context. Yeah, more air. Oh, the Sun card. Okay. 6 of Swords, an 8 of Pentacles, a 6 of Wands, a 4 of Swords, and a 3 of Pentacles. So we have a lot of Pentacles, right? Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. We have a lot of Swords, 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 Swords. And we've got a little bit of fire. We do have our major arcana. All right. Interesting. Let's select the mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. This is one random card from the Smith-Waite Tarot. We'll just try to get a nice random one. How about this one right here? We'll put Alien Simon Mork Ripley right there on top of that. And we're not going to look at that card until the very end, but it will tie everything together. And it will give us the confirmation that we need. Okay. But if at any point during the reading you get an idea, a sense, a feeling of what that card is, I want you to put your prediction in the comment section. Okay. Let's do it as a group exercise. Okay. Let's tap into our intuition. Let's tap into spirit, into source, and let's start discerning this mystery card together. But first, let's take another look around the room. We've got this one, we've got the Sun card. This is the only major arcana card that we have. And I feel like this is literally the sun above your head, right? Feeling its warmth, feeling its light, using its illumination, right? We can see how the sun might be affecting what we're growing. We've got that 8 of Pentacles here in your general energy. So the sun really does shine down on your life and allows you to see things clearly, right? Even with this connection with these two, with the sun and with the 8 of Pentacles, that's a beautiful relationship, right? I feel like this is kind of, this is you as well. You're the sun, you know. I feel as if you're trying to provide warmth and light and love and inspire everything around you to grow. You're probably very good with plants, probably, you know, spend a lot of time in the garden. I feel like you probably have a like a special relationship with the animals too in your area. That maybe even, this might be kind of silly, but maybe even that you can understand what they're saying. You know, I feel like the sun here is a real clarity. It's a real connection with all of life. Really, really nice, really beautiful. And I think this is kind of your focus. You know, your focus right now is on illuminating all of this earth energy, really connecting with your element, you know. And I think that you're experiencing a lot of growth in your life. You know, we've got these other pentacles, right? We've got the 9, the 3, the 8. We've got a lot of air here as well. So what we don't have is any water. Okay. I think the lack of water is what we are focusing on right now with this reading, because it seems to me that there's a relationship, a friendship probably, maybe a business relationship even here, because we've got this 6 of Wands here. Okay. Interesting numbers that we have here today too. We've got 9, right? We've got the 6. We've got 6. We've got 3. Okay. Very interesting. I feel like we're focused on our productivity. right? We're focused on the 3, the 9, and then the 8, trying to really just be very cautious, trying to use all of our sunlight in the best way possible to get the most growth out of our seeds, out of our soil, out of our plants and animals, out of our life, out of our business, right, that we can. We're very much focused on the earth and what we're doing with the earth. But there's all of this air energy that needs some illumination and needs some warmth too. So with the 10 of Swords, I think that you recently had a split with either a friend, family member, business partner, right? Somebody that you were very close to. There's no water here anymore, right? It's almost as if you're not acknowledging any love for this person anymore. So I feel like there was a split, and I feel as if that came here maybe a couple months ago, maybe 2 months. This could be a 2 that says it was like 2 years ago. Okay. But for some reason, this is coming up now for you. Okay. And I feel like there was a decision to end this partnership, to dissolve this relationship, excuse me, whether it was romantic, platonic, whether it was personal or professional. It is done, right? But I feel as if there's always been a little bit of a lingering question there, a lingering thought of what if, or a lingering feeling like, was that the right decision? And I think that right now, for whatever reason, you're starting to think about that more, about the nature of that relationship and what had happened there. You're kind of starting to analyze it a little bit. With the 10 of Swords here, I feel like you're kind of picking it apart. You're looking at it again. We're focusing some of this sunshine, some of this this sun energy, some of this light. I think we're focusing on that particular relationship and what had happened there. Here's the Queen of Wands. This is the only water energy that we have. It's down here beneath the surface, inside this fire energy, right? This is water of fire. I feel like whatever happened in this relationship, and again, it could be a business relationship, it could be a roommate, family member, a best friend, a lover, whatever. I feel like your feelings were hurt. Now I feel like we got that water energy locked up inside here, and there is this kind of no-nonsense exterior. And there is this vibe that you're not going to put up with anything like that again. But I feel as if this sunshine, this light up here, this is maybe some spiritual progress that you've been making. This is just maybe the idea that now that, at least in the northern hemisphere, we're getting into the colder months. Right? There's not really a lot of outdoor activities. You can't really focus on the garden. The animals have either left or they're hibernating. So there's a transition now, and with the sun going more into kind of the underworld, right? The descent of that solar energy, there's more time for introspection, and there's more time to focus that light on what's going on within us. It's a great time of the year for the self work, right? And obviously, if you're in the southern hemisphere watching this reading, it's kind of the opposite. It's now time to bring this sun, it's going into its kind of its zenith, right? It's going into the brightest part of the year. And it feels like either way you look at it, right? Wherever you are watching this, there's a refocus on this relationship and what had happened. Yeah. Interestingly, that we see the 6 of Swords in the future position. Because this is almost a reconciliation. And especially then we look at the 6 of Wands. I don't know if you're perhaps considering reaching out to this person again. Now, I don't know who they are. I don't know. They might be a fire sign person. Maybe they're a Leo. That's all I can really discern with these cards. Maybe a Leo. But I feel as if there's a reaching out taking place. I feel like it's not a reaching out from a sentimental place either. It's not just, well, you feel bad and you're going to try to patch things up. No, I feel like you're seeing a deeper significance here. You're seeing that maybe, perhaps, possibly, the decision to completely dissolve the relationship was a little bit hasty, maybe. Let's take it into consideration with also that Six of Wands, that it may be part of a greater strategy for you, or a larger plan. Maybe there is this sense with this Sun card, right, focusing on being the light in the world, right? The source of all light and life and love. That maybe we're seeing a different perspective on this particular relationship. Again, professional or personal, romantic, platonic, whatever. That we're starting to see the deeper implications of that relationship, and perhaps we're realizing that this person is an important part of our life. Right? And maybe this was a necessary pause, but I don't think it was the end. Okay. I think that if we get over the hurt feelings, see, the Six of Swords is about the reconciliation of thinking and feeling. Right? It's our mind now all focused on the heart. And it really could be this idea that, yeah, our feelings are hurt, but they're hurt because we care, right? Because we had a connection with that person. And now the mind, instead of saying, well, my feelings are hurt, so now I'm going to use my mind to defend my heart. Maybe now it's saying, well, the heart still feels what it feels. Maybe we need to revisit this situation. I'm not saying you got to make the phone call or you got to be best friends with this person again or get back into a relationship, but I think there's some emotion that we have to release. There is perhaps some resentment or the hurt feeling, the water that's still tied up in here needs to be released. And that's what we see here with the Six of Wands, right? We see the harmony now in And perhaps you've been noticing even in your own personality, in your demeanor. Maybe you've been short-tempered. Maybe you've been experiencing a lack of joy, a diminished enjoyment in what you've been doing, right? And not necessarily because that person's not here anymore, but because your situation with that person has locked up some of your emotions. Okay. So it does seem to me, now we're going to move to the path of the serpent, and as I do this, I'd like to also say, hit the like button, leave a comment for me, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this resonates with you. Okay. I thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, looking over here again, we've got the Eight of Pentacles again, and yes, this was your relationship with your environment and what you're trying to focus on. I think that you're very much into the earth energies, right? The practical material world, the growth of your business, the growth of your life, the progress of your earthly life, right? Whether it is professional, maybe you're retired, maybe this is your focus on your garden or your animals or whatever the case is. I feel the Eight of Pentacles is also your personal caution. Right. This is Sun. This is Sun in Virgo. Right. The Sun in Virgo rules this card. So this is kind of saying that all of this energy that you've been projecting outwards, caring for other things, fostering growth, assisting everything to kind of be its best self, we do need to turn this energy back around to you. You need to bring this energy inside. Okay. Because there is, I think, more focus on what's outside of you because of what you're avoiding inside of you. And this is part of a strategy. It's part of a kind of defense mechanism. But I think it's very necessary because there is a lot going on in here that we haven't been getting to. Okay. So I kind of feel like a reconciliation is in the cards, though, when we look at this Six of Wands. And it might just be a reconciliation for the purpose of releasing some of this pent up resentment or emotion, right? Just kind of just letting it go, you know. But there might be more to that, because we see the Four of Swords here, and this is just kind of, just kind of squashing the beef, right? This is calling a truce. This is just not necessarily a reconciliation in terms of being best friends. This is just saying, let's just agree to disagree. Let's go our own ways. Let's just, I don't like you, you don't like me, but we're not going to fight anymore, right? That's this card. This is not what we want. So it's kind of like we either want all or nothing here. That if we're going to reach out and go for this, initiate communication, we want to find the real benefit of it. So here's that Three of Pentacles at the end. And I almost feel like this is like a hidden treasure here. This might be the rediscovery of such a relationship between the two of you that is cautious, that is kind of focused on growth. The slow growth, right? We got that Eight of Pentacles, the Sun in Virgo. There might be a hidden treasure there. And this might be the benefit of the two of you working together again. And perhaps that's part of this kind of strategy where it's just like you still don't like that person, but you realize that the two of you were able to really like make magic together, right? Maybe a business partnership. You don't like each other personally, but you get together and you're making money, hand over fist, right? Something along those lines. There's a hidden benefit here. There's something that can be created by this union. Not only is it good for you to get rid of some of this tension and this pent-up emotion, but there's something in the physical realm that can be created when the two of you are together. Okay, something in the realm of business or some sort of physical, material world productions. Okay. It could be creative kind of collaboration. It could be, business partnership or, whatever it is that you're doing with this person, okay? I want to look at the mystery card because maybe that'll give us an idea of what it is that is being created. See, the Three of Pentacles is understanding the process of creation on the physical plane, right? And of course, the very obvious one is, two people come together and, there's a child. I don't know that is really what we're talking about. Oops, let these go over here. I don't know that is the situation. I mean, it could very well be. But I see this more as a business thing, or I almost see it as some kind of like an artistic production, like even a play or maybe some kind of music, some sort of creative, union, collaboration. Right. Well, let's see the mystery card. If you know what this is, put your answer down below. I think I would like to see the water energy. I don't know that it will be, but perhaps it's going to be like the Empress card, or maybe the World card, maybe the Magician card. Well, let's see. Let's see what it is. Nope. Five of Wands. You're going to keep fighting. There's going to be discord. There's going to be disagreement with this person. But it might be something where you guys got to just fight it out. You've got to have this. You've got to have the, and that could be why we don't want the Four of Swords, right? We don't want just the agree to disagree, everybody walk away. No, you've got to have the fight. You've got to have the argument. You've got to release all of the pent-up emotions in here. It's only then that you can get to the real productivity that we see with the Three of Pentacles. So it might be that we really just need to have the fight with this person. That we need to, and it could be that you'll always have this kind of bickering and friction between the two of you, but together the two of you really produce some good magic, So it might be a question of getting over our personal differences in order to focus on the higher goal here. Okay? But either way, I think that you need to have it out with this person. I think there's been this kind of no contact for a while, but there needs to be. Even if it's kind of difficult at first, there needs to be this There needs to be a fight. It's worth fighting for, I think, is the message here. But we're going to do an extended reading. If you want to stick around, click on the link in the corner. That'll give you access to all of the extended readings. All right. New readings for Virgo every Tuesday and Saturday, 6 a.m. Chicago time. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next reading. Okay. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you, and we're all in this together.